I am basically doing a no scroll Sunday. They find themselves kind of drawn together. Do I even like Frida McFadden? And I did not open TikTok once. Hi my friends, and welcome back to the channel. Welcome to today's video, where today, as you can tell by the title, I am basically doing a no scroll Sunday. And you're probably wondering, why am I just filming just for a day? And specifically, why am I filming a no scrolling Sunday, pretty much? Mostly the reason why I'm doing this is because the video that I was filming like before this, I did not have enough footage, because I'm not gonna lie, I did not read all of the books in time because of course life got in the way. But also at the same time, this weekend I have been finding myself gravitating towards my phone much more than I really would on the weekend. Specifically, I have been scrolling Instagram, I've been scrolling TikTok, I've been scrolling YouTube Shorts, and I just need a little bit of a break from my phone because I haven't looked at the official time that I have spent on my phone today, but specifically, where is it? Yesterday, I believe. Yeah, yesterday by the week. Yeah, the weekly report, I have spent maybe 9 hours and 4 minutes on my screen. That's not good. That's not good whatsoever, honestly. That is not good. And I'm just YouTube, I get. YouTube, I've been watching videos, I've been doing stuff like that, honestly. But Instagram, the most apps I've used for Instagram was 12 hours. And I'm like, huh? What? How am I using it that much? So basically, my plan for today is I'm not going to be opening up Instagram or TikTok, and I can still watch YouTube. I don't really count YouTube as a social media site for long form videos, but I do count it for shorts, and I've been seeing myself scrolling through shorts a lot. So basically it's gonna be a no scroll, doom scroll day, and usually a lot of the time I do it in the morning when I woke up and I didn't have my camera with me and I did not feel like filming me in the morning while I was in my bed just kind of rotting. So what I did this morning, I found myself wanting to go to my phone a lot, but instead I decided to pick up a book. I was kind of basically scrolling through Libby because I was like, what are some books that I'm looking at my TBR cart, and specifically there's this one book called I Was Born for This by Alice Oseman that I've been wanting to read for a hot minute, and I found that it was on Libby, so I borrowed it, and now I'm currently reading it on my Kindle. The cover looks like this, and basically what this follows is this girl named Angel. She loves this band called The Ark. She basically is a fangirl, obviously, and we're kind of following from there, where she's kind of learning a little bit more about herself, and then we're also following the band's main singer slash leader. His name is Jimmy, and basically he has been kind of struggling a little bit with this new spotlight that has been coming towards him. And then Angel and Jimmy, they find themselves kind of drawn together, and it kind of follows friendship, identity, and things like that. So it's basically a fun little young adult novel, kind of what I would imagine it would be with when reading Radio Silence or Loveless by Alice. I've been in a little bit of a Heartstopper slump, I'm not gonna lie, but this is one of the other ones besides Solitaire that I need to read from the Oseman verse. So yeah, I started a little bit of it this morning. I'm not that far in. I think I'm only 2 chapters in, but then again, it's broken up over weekdays, I think, because we're following this for a week or whatever. It's following Angel, her friends, and then Jimmy and his bandmates and things like that for the week leading up to this concert thing, pretty much. So yeah, that's what I've been doing this morning so far. I was going to originally record an episode for Tomodachi Life, but I'm kind of doing a little bit of an experiment because I've pre-recorded a lot of episodes for Tomodachi Life. I'm kind of taking a little bit of a break. I'm kind of just doing a thing of what's gonna happen if I quote unquote neglect my knees for however long, honestly. So I haven't opened up the game since Friday. this last week, if I'm thinking correctly. And I'm basically just not going to open up the game until I'm getting ready to put out episode 19, I think, because I've recorded up to episode 20 so far of the different things. I'm also going to be trying to catch up on shorts and little short form contents for the Tomodachi Life series, since I'm very, very behind on that. So today it's just basically kind of be like a kind of like work day as well too, trying to get back into routine as well. Gonna be prepping for tomorrow's video that I'm gonna be filming as well. So yeah, it's kind of like a little bit of like a day in the life pretty much, but just without scrolling on my phone. And like I said, I'm not opening up Instagram, I'm not opening up TikTok. YouTube can count, but it has to be long form videos, and long form videos only. And I tell you what, it's gonna be a little bit hard because of all the X-Men news that has been happening as well too. And I'll get into that a little bit later. Maybe I'll do a little bit of like a talking update of like what I'm feeling with the Marvel Cinematic Universe, because that is something that everybody has been talking about recently. But again, I've been yapping too long, so yeah, I'm going to turn this off, and I'm more than likely going to go over to my computer and I'm going to edit and plan out my day. So yeah, I'll see you over there, and then I will tell you guys what I'm doing next. Okay, friends, so it's currently around like 7:20-ish. I know, apologies, I don't have the regular microphone hooked up today. I just did not feel like putting it up, honestly. But right now, I have Wednesday going on in the background, and I've got a huge kind of, how do you say, mess down here in the basement that I kind of want to get a little bit cleared up. But it's like, I low-key don't even want to show it because of just how, like, bad, and I mean bad, it is. I might like show you guys a little bit of a glimmer of it, but like that's pretty much it, you know. But like, yeah, I was basically going to watch a little bit of Wednesday in the background because, one, I don't count that, like I said, as like social media. Like, it's on Netflix, I've got things like that, you know. But as you guys saw, I edited a little bit as well too. Did I read? I don't think I did and such, but I think, did I tell you what I was reading? I can't remember off the top of my head, but like, here, I have it here and such, but I have not gotten more into I Was Born for This by Alice Oseman. I plan on reading this a little bit later tonight. And another book that I was actually going to start listening to was, yeah, The Teacher by Frida McFadden. I was originally going to read that one / listen to it because I got it on Libby. So I listened to the audiobook. I listened to like prologue, chapter 1 and chapter 2. And I decided that no, we're not going to listen to this because I just did not want to. I didn't get a good vibe from the characters and the things like that. And I was just like, do I even like Frida McFadden? I really don't know if I do like her. So we're just kind of like put her up for now. I don't know if I will dive back into that one, but you know, it's okay. Another book that I'm thinking of listening to is Meet Me at the Lake by Carly Fortune. Started listening to like not even like chapter 1, I think, of that one at least. So I might listen to that a little bit throughout my week, but we shall see how that goes. I usually like to have one like physical / ebook that I'm reading, and then with my audiobook and such. But also, one book that I've been wanting to listen to for a hot minute that I have borrowed on Libby and did not think I was going to get for at least a couple more months was One Dark Window. But every time I try and like unsuspend the hold, it's like, oh, you're ready to borrow. But it's like, I don't know if I'm in the mood for that right now, at least. Maybe I'll be in the mood for that maybe like a week from now, because it's on technically my fall TBR, as you guys saw with that video. Hopefully you guys saw that video at least. But yeah, that's basically like what's been going on. I haven't been on social media like too much. The only time I really found myself doom scrolling was earlier. I went to go get groceries with my mom. We brought our dog so that we could take her for a little ride and such. And while we were waiting for the person to come get our groceries and put them in our car, I found myself randomly scrolling, and I was like, no, I gotta stop. So I gave my mom my phone for a little bit so I was not tempted to do that. But I've been off of social media a lot more than I think I would. Like, I'd be watching stuff either on my TV or my computer / my iPad as well too. So it's just kind of like, that's how it's basically going right now. Like I said, it's about 7:23 right now. I'm gonna plan on cleaning. I'm gonna plan on cleaning for at least a little bit, but like, that's it, honestly. Like, I plan on cleaning. I might read a little bit of my Kindle book. I might listen to a little bit of Meet Me at the Lake, or I might write, or you might see me just like end off the night by like eating or watching a new movie or something like that, because that is something that I've been wanting to do in recent times. Is I've been wanting to kind of like watch movies and watch TV shows that I have been wanting to start for a while, but sometimes I just don't always want to. Or I might even play Choices again. I started a reread of that one, where the reread I started was of this one, which is Ride or Die, a bad boy romance, which I know the cover looks cheesy, but sometimes you always gotta get the cheesiness out of the way, you know? But that's one of the first ones that I really remember actually like liking on that app. And I mean, it's fine, but like some of the stories that have been on that app, I'm like, I don't know if I'm really vibing with this, you know? But yeah, that is basically my little like halfway like check-in update with this one as well. And yeah, I'm gonna keep Wednesday on in the background, and then I'm going to clean for about an hour, and I'll check in with you guys when either I am reading, writing, or playing Choices. We shall see how it goes. Okay, friends, it is currently, what time is it? I just looked at it. It is 10:02, as you can see. Now I think it just turned to 10:03 as I showed you that. And I think I'm going to end today here. So I think we did a pretty good job at staying off of my phone. Like, specifically, oh, look, like from the daily like stuff just in general, honestly. Let me look real fast. From daily reports, I would say. Let me look real fast. So today, mostly what I've done is I've mostly just spent my time, specifically Forest and like YouTube and things like that. And a lot of the time it was like just to watch things just in general, just while I was like doing stuff, you know, as you guys saw. And I did not open TikTok once, but I did open Instagram up a few times. I'm not gonna lie, but you know, I kind of consider it a success in a way, you know? But yeah, I think this is gonna be the end of this video and such. Sorry if it's a little bit kind of like chaotic. It was very much on the chaotic side of things when I was like figuring out what to do for this video for this week in general, to be honest with you. But yeah, that is pretty much all I've got for you. So yeah, thank you guys again so much for watching. If you did enjoy it, please make sure to like and comment down below. If you don't know what to comment down below, tell me, what do you spend your Sundays doing? Do you reset? Do you like scroll? Do you clean? What do you like to do on Sundays? Or do you just like to rest in general? Just tell me about your Sundays. If you like me, please make sure to subscribe and turn on post notifications. You guys know I post every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And for specific details on each of the videos that are uploaded each day, you can look in the description down below. If you also want to follow me somewhere else on the internet, I have my Fable, my Goodreads, my TikTok, my Instagram, of course. Also, obviously, here on YouTube as well too. But yeah, that is pretty much it. And also if you want to check out any of the books that I mentioned in this video, there's going to be links in the description, obviously, to my bookshop.org. You can support your local indie bookstore as well too, and support independent bookstores all around. So now that's pretty much it. Again, thanks for watching, and I truly, truly, truly hope that you guys have an amazing day, week, month, and year. See you later, friends.